Dear friends, in his timeless Yoga Sutras, Rishi Patanjali presents a twofold path for controlling the mind: abhyasa, or practice, and vairagya, or detachment. These concepts may sound lofty, but they are deeply rooted in our daily lives. He elaborates abhyasa first, as the dedicated effort we put into our spiritual practices. Meditation, self-inquiry, and mindfulness are ways we can train our minds. For example, think of a musician mastering an instrument. It takes countless hours of practice to reach a level of flow, where true expression occurs. Similarly, through abhyasa, we cultivate a disciplined mind capable of deeper awareness. Once we begin this practice, we encounter the need for vairagya. Here, Patanjali acknowledges that to control our minds, we must learn to detach ourselves from the constant barrage of external stimuli and the corresponding thoughts they generate. Yet, there's an important distinction. While external vairagya helps with the immediate distractions, it is the inner vairagya that we truly seek. Let me illustrate this. Imagine you receive criticism from a colleague. Initially, those words spark a flood of thoughts. You might consider defending yourself, or alternatively, you might doubt your abilities. This reactive chain can spiral, pulling memories and insecurities into the mix. Notice that although the external stimuli triggered it, the mind's attachment and responsiveness to these thoughts really fuels this internal chaos. This is where inner vairagya becomes transformative. It's the ability to watch these thoughts pass by without engaging with them. Picture a serene lake. When a stone is thrown in, ripples appear momentarily but eventually settle down. Similarly, if we can cease reacting, if we can let thoughts flow without attachment, we create a calm within. However, achieving this state doesn't happen overnight. It requires much introspection and often a quieting of the external world. Just like a noisy environment makes it tough to reflect, our busy lives can hinder this process of settling. Ramana Maharshi often spoke of this practice of self-inquiry, urging us to ask, "Who am I?" as a way of turning inward. This inquiry invites us to peel away layers of thought, revealing the true self beneath the noise. As I reflect on my own journey through the Himalayas, I remember moments where the external world seemed so noisy. The bustle of life crowded my mind. It took years of practice to really understand the value of stepping back. I learned that just as a garden needs to be weeded, our thoughts need nurturing through quiet moments of reflection. With the introduction of external vairagya, I allowed my thoughts to settle, paving the way for deeper introspection. Ultimately, our goal is to achieve inner vairagya, a state where the mind is detached from preferences and judgments about thoughts. In this serene state, thoughts no longer echo endlessly. Instead, they can float by in a peaceful stream, leaving us untouched. This liberation comes from a commitment to both external and inner practices that foster this detachment. Thus, the practice of external vairagya paves the way for inner vairagya. So let us honor Patanjali's teachings. Let us embrace both abhyasa and vairagya in our lives. By doing so, we can transform the chaos of our minds into a stillness filled with clarity and joy. In this journey towards inner freedom, I invite you to explore your thoughts, to find that stillness within, and breathe life into the beautiful practice of detachment. Thank you.